Okay, great. So I am logged in as a student also. And we have. So when I first logged in, I land on my workspace, which I believe, Boyeswa, you've done quite a bit of work here in my workspace. And Mark, I'm not sure if you have.
No,
So,
I went in and I added one document yesterday.
okay. All right, that's great. So this is the space that's unique for each individual user that's logged in my workspace. This is your kind of private area where you can upload your resources, you can upload your profile and connect with other students. Okay. This gives you a snapshot into your what's happening in your other classes because this calendar here will reflect all the classes that you're in. I believe but yes, well, you mentioned there was something due on the 22nd, so that's probably why this is red here. That's showing some type
Right,
of a due date.
right.
Okay.
If you scroll down, excuse me, you can see if there were any recent announcements to any of the classes that you're in, or if there were any message notifications. So this front page just kind of gives you an overview of what's happening in each one of your classes. The next tab down is the profile page, which um, allows you to upload your resume, your job description, your student information, personal information, and it's quite. You just simply, if you scroll over, you'll see there's an edit button, and you
Right.
click on the edit button. You can open it up, and you can put down all of your information, what you're studying. There's quite a, you can get into a lot of detail here, as much detail as you want.
Janet, I put something in a few nights ago just to test it to see.
Okay.
I did it on the say it. I just put finance or something like that, and it saved it. I saw it, but this morning I didn't see it.
I see. You couldn't see your information this morning?
Right. I
Okay.
put like three words in just to see,
And
just to prove with it.
you put it in up here where it says say it?
Yeah.
Let me see. And then there's a clear. Let me see if I can get you as a connection. Let's see. I'll add yes, and then and this is something that you should do also is you should try and connect with everyone in your class. So you
Right.
can
I saw this morning there was a connection from Dr. Carter, sorry, William Carter and Dr. Elda. So,
I see. Okay, excellent. So you know how it works then. So you accept their request, and you can do
right.
the same. Like I just sent out a request to connect with Boyiswa, and then she
Right.
needs to be able to accept it before
Okay.
we can connect. So
Okay.
Right.
now,
Okay. I'm up. Okay. Let me just do that.
okay,
Okay. I've done. Okay. Confirming.
okay,
There we
great.
go.
So
All
now,
right.
okay, now I'm going to. Okay, let me refresh. And now, Mark, I will go for. What is your username? Or I can just put Mark. It should come up.
It's M. Hallam, I think. I'm kidding.
Yeah, you can even just
M.
put
Hallam.
yeah, and it will pick up the person's first name or last name. See, I just put Mark in, and it found you. So I'm
Right.
gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add you as a connection, and then if you can just go ahead and confirm that, that way there I can see your page also. Did you accept?
Well, I saw you when you did it, and now um I'm just seeing view connections. Is that where I should go?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and I see that. I just see the two connections that
Okay,
I
this is
have.
your two connections. Um, okay, let me see. I'll see. It's because we're working off of one screen, I think.
Right.
If you want to take over the screen
Uh-oh.
and just refresh the profile area, then your profile information should come up, and then you should be able to accept me.
Okay.
So if you the little refresh button here in profile, I believe that will bring up your information. Because what this team viewer does is it allows kind of everyone to interact on the computer.
Right. Okay, I think I did that. I'm not seeing anything happen.
Okay, now choose connections. See if at the top.
Right. I see bourgeois.
Mm.
Um. Da. I'm seeing everything for her.
And
Let
if
me
you,
go back to connections and
yeah,
see if
try that and maybe search for connections.
my connection.
You don't want to hit the X, yeah, because that'll remove it. Just do.
No, somehow I'm not. I just see her shows up here
Can you
under
just
my connection one.
search for connections again? Right above Boyeswa's picture, it says search for connections.
Right.
Search for connections, and then put my name in. We'll just do it that way.
Yeah. Okay.
Just put in Janet. No, not that one. Can you put in Janet? I have so many logins.
Okay.
Yeah, and now search that way. And scroll down. And you want to put the one that says without the picture, I believe is how I'm logged in right now. Yes.
Okay. Okay. I see you said hello and welcome. Maybe I'm not doing the connection right, Janet. Let's just see.
Okay, why don't you try and go to your page then, and why don't you say something? How's that? Yep, go to home, go back to profile.
Right.
And
Profile.
hmm
Okay. But I'm seeing you,
yeah, you're
Janet.
seeing.
Hello, welcome.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
Okay, we can move on. We can figure the connection later.
Right. Now, have you changed your password, Mark?
No,
Okay, and let's see. What is your login?
it's M Halim,
MHA.
LLIM, and my password is Mark MH.
Okay. I'm just I'm just going in. I'm adding those requests for you on my computer.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm gonna refresh my profile. And hopefully, there you are. Now you're showing up.
Okay.
See it? So if I click on you, here's your contact information.
Okay.
So you have your email and your course or degree up. And
Right.
now what I'm going to do is where it says say something, um, uh, I'm just going to put hello everyone. And now I'm going to refresh my screen again. It's nice when you can work on two screens.
Now, Janet, where are you pressing to reset?
I'm sorry?
Just next to profile, that's the refresh button.
Yes, right next to profile where it has the arrows, and that's
Okay,
that.
perfect, perfect.
Yeah, and
Thanks.
that's present on every page. So
Oh,
always look for that button because sometimes a lot of people tend to hit the back button, and sometimes that'll even log you out.
right.
Okay.
So now, see, I clicked on your connection, Mark Hallam, and I put hello everyone,
Okay, thank
and
you.
you see it there. So it is working. So whenever you want to say something different, just simply put it in the say something. If you have a quote of the day or I don't know some message. Oops, there we go. You can just write it in here and click say it. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
So please go ahead and fill up that page and add other connections so that you can connect with everyone throughout CGU.
Okay.
Okay. The next tool down here is the schedule. And this schedule is your personal schedule. So this isn't kind of shared with the other classes. Unless
Okay.
you want to merge everything, you can have all of the classes that you're enrolled in. But this is your calendar because it's in my workspace. So if you also have work appointments, business appointments, doctor's appointments, you can put this in here. You don't have to worry. No one else is going to be able to see it.
Okay.
Okay. And now we move down to resources. This is an area, again, just for you to upload and store whatever it is that you desire. This is taking the place of a USB, basically. So you don't have
Okay.
to worry, is it in my laptop at work? Is it in my home computer? Where is it? If you put it here, you don't have to worry. So what I would suggest is when you click the add button, you can create some folders for yourself. So if you create some folders for the classes that you're in, you might want to put one for II 502. And you can create as many folders as you wish.
Right.
CC 620. And then just simply choose the create folders now.
Okay.
And then it will create all of these folders for you. So as you're doing your assignments, if you're not quite ready with it, you don't want to add it to the classroom environment yet, or you have some things that you might want to share with other students or your instructor, put them in here. So you just simply add and you upload files. So if I upload files, I can
Right. Now, I
browse.
know, and this is your personal resource center, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Um, okay. The question I have,
Yes?
which may go beyond this page, is so I made which I attached to the first email I sent you. I did a pest analysis for the UAE that I
Okay.
wanted to share with the whole faculty and class, for example.
Okay.
And one of the things we discussed when we were in Dubai with Professor Naim was a forum. I noticed you have forums, but I think those are only for the instructors and teachers. And it was to create a forum. Let's say a student wanted to talk about a specific topic or point. That was one. So I have in my workspace now this UAE pest analysis, which I sent you in a Word document, right?
Okay, yes.
But I share that with the entire community on the site.
Okay, and you had discussed doing this in a forum area?
We talked about two different things. We talked
Okay.
about if students wanted to have a discussion.
Okay, I
Let's
see.
say, Janet, for example, we're going to India, right?
Mm-hmm.
And nobody really knows a lot. I mean, people know, don't get me wrong, but I have a report that I wanted to upload, and then we could start a discussion because there's many things we can start to talk about before we get there, the economics, the social factors, etc.
I
Right?
see, yes.
But to create a forum, you would have to be a faculty or teacher assistant, based
Correct.
on what I saw when I explored it.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Okay.
So there were a couple things. I see what you're saying, and I see that that's a great idea. So there were two ways that that could be done. That is something that could be facilitated by your instructors with them creating a forum and opening it up for student discussion. The other way is to create a classroom similar to these blue tabs along the top. There might be another tab that is called student resources, student sharing, that all students are enrolled in and are able to share and upload informations.
Exactly.
So that is something that I will check with, I guess, Professor Bill and Professor Holly and Professor Tim and see which way they would like to go. Because that's a great idea. That's great. The more sharing, and like you said, with an upcoming intensive, absolutely, you want to have all your questions and concerns, addressed,
Right. And
especially because
I already completed it for India because I did it, yeah, for my dissertation years ago. So I'm gonna update it and share it with the class so that when we reach to India, we have this document, right?
sure, I think that's a great idea. Yes, absolutely. Um, yeah, and I believe that that'll have to, more than likely, it'll be done through a separate classroom. And I will get in touch with the faculty today, and then I will send out an email where exactly this space can happen. Okay?
Right. And Janet, it could just mirror the locations we're going, or it could just be one for other resources, you know?
Correct, right. Maybe we can just create a student
Dubai resources, India resources,
resources
or just general
or
resources.
general, correct. And then the thing is, with some students just don't have a lot of time to go and click around to all different things. So we'll think about the
Exactly,
best
exactly.
solution where, maybe it's just.
Janet, if I can interrupt,
Mhm.
I used the Blackboard for quite a long time, with Texas A&M.
Right?
And the screen at the top, because this was based on weekly assignments.
Mhm.
Their bottom part though, I think the topics were like good bull read-ins or other students' questions, something like that. And you were able to go in there and create a message, for example, let's say India, and you could start a discussion on India. Or you can just upload something, right?
Correct. And that was through the discussion forum or
Yes.
whatever they called the tool. But yes.
They call it Good Bulls Read-In or something like
Right,
that.
you have the ability to change the tool name, but it must have been through the group discussion forum, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it was at the bottom of the weekly. So imagine you have the weekly stuff, and then you have at the bottom, you had two other sections where you can just create messages, upload documents, whatever. But for us here, I guess it would have to be a little bit more structured because we're not doing weekly stuff, right?
Correct. And through the forum tool that we have here, those are the same things you can do. You can add attachments, you can upload things, and have a discussion around. But the faculty has not gotten to that point in their classrooms that they have turned on anything. So, like I said, this is something that I will bring up to them, and whether it's opened up in the II 502, or if they want to leave that for formal and then open up a discussion in something called, the India Intensive, Dubai Intensive, and what have you. And that's another thing, because that can easily be done through a forum, exactly what you're saying, comparable to Blackboard with the discussion board.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. All right, great. So you know how to upload all the resources. So the thing is, when you want to share resources, it's just a matter of, okay, which class are you going to be doing that in where you have the permissions? Because as you know right now, when you go into II 502 and you go to resources, you have the ability to view what the instructors have uploaded up for you, but you do not have the ability to upload yourself there.
Okay, I'm missing that.
Okay, let me show you. All right, so I'm going to move over to the classroom now, okay? So now I'm leaving my workspace. This is a shared classroom. So what I'm looking at here, when you log in, you're looking at, the other folks are looking at it. So this is not personal anymore.
Right.
So let's see. if I go to resources here, and please keep in mind I'm also logged in right now as a student,
Right.
I can go ahead and I use the drop down box. I can see all the PowerPoints that Professor Bill has uploaded. But let's say, oh, I have something I wanted to add here. If I use the actions, you see, I only have the ability to copy and view details.
Right.
I cannot upload anything. That's what I was talking about.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if I am told that I can go ahead and create another class that says student sharing, or student resources, or India resources, Dubai, whatever it's going to be called, then the permissions for the students in that particular class will be opened up here.
Now, a question, Janet. This
Yes.
is all under the Hong Kong immersion. What I'm seeing now?
Yes, that's correct. This is
Okay.
under the Immersion 502.
Right. Because when I went in under Hong Kong, I don't know, to be honest, if I saw all of this. Can you try under my name to
Yes,
see?
I will. Let's see, I already logged out as you. Let me go in again. And I'm sorry, what was your password again?
M Hallam or
No.
Mark MH?
Mark MH. Okay.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about me remembering your password.
No. I have so many that half of the time I can't.
Oh, I know. It's very difficult to keep them straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I log in as you, I can see the exact same thing that I'm looking at here with the lecture 545, lecture EN 545. I see the exact same thing.
Okay, because I tried it and I don't know what I saw. I did see something, but under where you're seeing the resources, I didn't see that. So I will do that later today. I'll just go back in just to make sure.
Yeah, once we finish here, or even before we finish, you can log out of, my screen and
Right.
use your own screen. That would be fine. So, okay, great. So that's something that I'll find out because I think that's really important. And let's see, as you can see, they do have the forum tools turned on here. They just don't have anything created. I'm gonna log in as an admin on my other side, and I'm just gonna see if I can quickly create something. While I'm doing that, do you have any other questions? I know we'll go through assignments. Maybe, Boyeswi, you've uploaded assignments, is that correct?
Yes, I've done a lot of assignments and I'm quite familiar with the system, so I don't really have any problems.
You don't. Okay, can you take over my screen right here under new assignment?
Okay.
Are you able to click on it and pretend you're uploading an assignment for me? Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, there we go.
So if you can do that while I am trying to do something with the forum, that way there Mark can get an idea on what he needs to do.
Okay, so should I just try it and pretend that I'm
Yes.
uploading one of my assignments?
Exactly.
For you?
That would be perfect.
Yeah, Bourgeois, why don't you upload your paper that we consolidated? Let's
Okay, I'll try and get to that. Let me see.
Oh, but you're on Janet's computer, so.
All right. Okay. Let me try and get some of my stuff organized. I will just quickly get the consolidation that you sent me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, everyone, and then I'll upload.
And we're gonna follow that format so we have a good book review at the end.
Yeah, it's really good. It was really good, Mark. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry, it might just take me a while because I have to download it first and save it on my screen.
No problem.
Alright, and there's Mark's email.
What is going on? How's it going?
Well, I'm just trying to upload the file.
Okay.
It's just taking me a while, sorry.
Oh no, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure you were.
And Janet, while she's doing that, if you look at the top where it says book report and why nation fails,
Yes.
do you see all of the language, the script
Yes.
German language that's still there?
Yes, that's correct, and that's something that I need to have a discussion with Professor Bill about. It just has to do when you're cutting and pasting. If you are cutting and pasting something into the LMS, you need to first cut and paste it into a text editor. Something,
Oh, okay.
something
Okay,
like
so that's coming from him because of cut and paste.
Yeah, a lot of people think that even you can use a plain Word document and cut and paste, but Word itself has a lot of, hidden code in it. So if you put it into WordPad, which is a text editor, it removes all of that.
It's called WordPad?
WordPad. Yep.
Okay, so Mark?
Yes.
I'm going to upload the file, okay?
Okay.
So can you see what I'm doing right now?
No, I'm on Janet's screen. I guess.
Yeah, you should be able to. She's working off of my screen. She's uploading something as me.
Right. I'm looking at why nations fail. Okay, let's see what happens.
Alright, so I'm on browse right now. Okay. I'm going to try and find my file.
Okay.
And I'm going to my desktop. That's where I've saved it. Okay. And I'm gonna. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. Oh no, it's not my stuff. Sorry.
No, you're finding Janet's stuff because you're on Janet's computer.
Okay, yeah, right. Now that makes sense.
You can choose.
Alright.
Just go to desktop. Yeah, and you can scroll down.
Okay. Alright, there we go.
And scroll up a little bit. If you go to current courses.
Okay, current courses. Where is that? Alright.
There it is. It's already highlighted.
Alright. Okay.
And then you can click on 410. Well, 603 is fine. Any of those. There's documents everywhere.
Alright.
And you can just choose one of those.
Alright, there we go.
Yes.
Okay, and alright. Scrolling down a bit. Okay. Alright, there it is. It has been attached. And then I have to click on the honor pledge before submitting, right? And if I want to say something, can I tap on your screen? No, I can't, right? Oh, no. Alright, anyways. Okay. And there it is. And I'm going to submit right at the bottom. Can you see, Mark?
Yes.
Okay, submit. And then it says processing and it reports. You have successfully submitted your work and da 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 da. Alright. Okay.
And so now the assignment has confirmed that you've uploaded it.
Right. I've actually found it quite easy to use the LMS. So
Right.
yeah.
Okay, great. It is pretty easy to use.
Yeah.
Mark, did you have any questions about that? Have you uploaded assignments?
No, that's fine. That part is relatively easy to do. Janet, let me just go back to the one question.
Yes, please.
So right now, if we wanted to share something with a whole group or class, there's no way of doing it.
That's correct. Right now, there is not. I have to check with the faculty and find out if they want you to use a forum tool up in here or change permissions and resources, or if they want me to create a new class that is called India Intensive, Dubai Intensive, that students are able to interact in the instructor role. So that's something I will have to find out, and I will confirm, and then I will send out an email later today.
Right, and Janet, there's also going to be another category for just, general resource, because you may just want to send something based on, any topic, right? Not related to India or Dubai specifically.
Sure, and that's something that I will pose to the faculty and see how they want to handle it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Are there any other questions that either of you have that I can answer? It seems like you both are pretty good. I understand the sharing is, something that everyone does want to do. And it can be something as simple as doing a forum here.
Right,
Depending.
exactly.
That looks good.
So, Janet, if we clicked a new topic, for example, right now, on the Dubai, if we clicked a new topic, right?
Yes. Go ahead. You can go ahead, please.
Okay. Okay, so let's just say, good morning, Professor Lynch. Okay, so let's just say, I'm making this up, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I'll do the UAE.
Yeah, this.
Yeah, that we already have.
Sure. Yep.
And then I would say,
Just heat it up. Just for 15 seconds.
okay, is there a spell check here? I see it.
Not when you're doing that. You have to be in the editor down below.
Okay, let me see.
Are you going to upload as an attachment, or are you going to cut and paste it?
Well, I was going to upload it.
There's
right?
You can upload it as an attachment down below.
Okay, so I go here. And... but I'm on your computer, right?
Yes, you're right. So you'd have to do it...
well, I sent it to you in the original, in the first email. Is it possible?
Oh, I can... yes, it's going to take me a minute.
Take your time. Take your time, because this is a good learning for us, too.
Yes, okay. Let's see. Okay. What date did you send it on?
It would have been, I would say, maybe a week ago or 2 weeks. It was a follow-up from our Dubai trip. And it says follow-up documents, follow-up Dubai. It would have been earlier
After
than that.
Okay.
Or if you want, I can send it now to you.
Yeah. Can you do that?
Let me send it now to you, okay?
Okay. Okay, are you sending it to me again?
Yes.
Okay, that's perfect. If you could do that.
Bear with me 2 seconds. I'm going to send you both the India and the UAE so we can just do it
Okay, yeah, that's great.
and get it out of the way.
Perfect. I know how to do it. Oh, you can do it again.
Okay, Janet, you have it.
Okay, great. I see it. Okay, so the first one that we're working with is the UAE one, correct?
Right.
Okay, so now I've got that saved. Okay, so let's go back here.
And now we'll create another one for India.
Correct. So now if we browse, and see if I can find where I put it. Here it is. What was the name of it? It was
UAE Pestle. I think we just passed it.
Oh, I'm going too fast. Oh, there it is.
Pestle UAE. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I uploaded that. And we'll continue. Okay, so there it is there. And we want to leave these as, you don't want to lock it, you don't want to moderate it.
Right.
So these automatically. So yeah, in this regard, then
because then a student can do it based on that, right?
Yeah, that should, let's see. So then we're going to save settings and add the topic. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. There it is there.
Okay, excellent.
So then we can view the attachment. Let's make sure it opens. Yeah, it looks like it's... So that's a great place to share, and that really doesn't... It's more getting the word out, and I'll share this with the faculty and get their thoughts on this, but I think that's great. So now you can go ahead.
Let's do the one for India too, Janet, and then this way we're ahead of that.
Yes, let's Oh, okay.
Good for you, Mark.
Okay, so this one was for the... Okay, great. So do you want to go ahead and Well, let me save that on my computer, then I'll let you do it so that you can do it very easily.
Right.
File, save as. Now, where are you, Mark?
I'm in Florida at the moment.
Oh, okay, you're in.
Yeah, I'm in West Palm Beach with my dad. My mom passed away, so I've been staying here. But I live in New York.
I see. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
Okay, great. So that's saved now. So I'll let you go ahead and do the same thing. Okay? So go.
Okay, so I am going to new topic, right?
Correct.
And it will be.
This will be very helpful. This is great.
Yeah.
It is.
Janet, right here in the short description under the title, is there a spell check?
There is not for that. So if you wanted to
Okay.
spell check it, you'd have to put it into a spell checker. The only
Right.
spell checker is under the description where you see the editing tools.
Right. Okay, so that's done now. So I go to add attachment.
Correct. Yeah, he's got two phones.
And we say lock topic. Do we need to know anything here?
No, I think you can just go ahead and add the attachment. And then I'll tell
Okay,
you.
we went ahead.
Yep, so you can browse. Bless you. And-
Okay, so now I'm looking for it in the...
Yeah, you have to go up to the top, I think. And then you can browse again. I'll find it for you. Whoops. We went off. Okay, let's go back to forums. This is where we were at, correct?
Right.
Okay, let me find it for you. It'll be easier in my computer. So you can either select a resource, that's what you were looking at down below, or if you scroll
Right.
to the top, you can browse on your local drive. So we'll go to, it should be right here. There it is. Okay, and I'll let you finish this part.
Okay, so...
So you can see that it's been added right above the attachments, and I think everything else you should be able to leave as default. You shouldn't need to change anything.
Right. And this site role, instructor, owner, or do we say student, author?
If you go to student author, you can see the settings, and they should all be default. The only edit postings or delete postings is to your own. No one
Right.
else can
Okay,
touch.
so just save it under student
save
author
settings
settings,
and
right?
add topic. Save settings and add topic. See it?
Okay.
Right across the way. It's the third choice down below. Nope. See it says save, then save draft.
Right.
And then
Save
setting-
settings and add topic.
Yes.
Oh,
Correct.
excellent.
And if you you can scroll down and hit just the save button again. I don't think you have to do that. You can just refresh and it should show up.
Just regular save
Yep.
or save settings and topic again?
Just save.
Okay.
And now you can go to the top and refresh near forums with the little refresh tool.
Okay. It says alert, please enter a valid topic.
Yep. just ignore that and go right up and hit the refresh.
Right.
And there it
Okay,
is.
there we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well done, Mark.
Yes, excellent.
Thank you. So now we have these Janet in forums, right?
Correct.
So let's go to the left side to the forum. Let's say now I enter the system. Okay, so I go home.
Yeah,
I'm in new, right?
that's correct.
So I would have to scroll down to forums to find it.
Exactly.
Okay, so it would need to have an alert that just says, new item posted or something, right?
That's correct.
Oh, it says new in forum on the message, but it doesn't say anything.
Right.
Okay.
So if you go to, let's see, I'm going to go to my home page. That's the space that I land on when I first
Right.
enter into. Yes, it's not showing up in forums. Let's see. So if there was going to be an announcement, that would have to be done by an instructor, because students can't post announcements. Please see the new forum that I've created.
Okay.
So it does show it in the classroom, but not in my workspace. Or it hadn't yet. Let me click on it. Might take a minute. Still saying new in forum. Well, it brings me there. So if I can look into that, and it would say one new one, of course, though I've been clicking on it, so it's not new for me anymore. I wonder, let's see if I log in as, let me log in as...
Yeah, if you go in as me,
If it
for
shows
example,
as
or
a
bourgeois
new.
to see what happened.
Okay, let me log out as the admin and I'll go in. Yeah, it's showing up as nothing new, but when you click on it, it does bring you there. So that's
Right.
something that I can look into and see if that can, maybe it's some setting that I can check into. If
Yeah,
not,
because what it should say is, new, even if it's new message or new forum,
correct.
if it could say what it is would be good, but if it can't.
Right, and if it doesn't, that could simply be alleviated by creating an announcement, and either
Right.
you could send that to me and I could create that, or you could send that to your faculty and they could create it. So I will find out about that. But this is
Right,
great.
but Janet, I think we need to make it, because it seems a little hard to communicate between back and forth. So whoever is creating that will have to create a mess, or a message will automatically go.
Go. Yeah, I agree. I know what you're saying. By the time you get it to someone and they respond, it's been a week, or yeah, time goes quickly, and then you want to get the information out there right away.
Right.
Okay, wonderful. What other questions can I answer for either of you?
No, that was the biggest thing for me was getting these reports to everybody, because we do need this in the report, for example.
Right.
And there's other stuff that I can feed, and I'm sure the group has a lot of information that they can post
share. Sure.
to make the trip more fruitful.
Exactly. Okay. All right. Wonderful. Verswa, do you have any other questions or anything that you would like me to go over?
No, I'm fine, Prof. Said. I've been working on the system for some time now, so I'm quite familiar. But I just wanted to make sure that I know everything that there is to know. So I'm good, thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. And please don't hesitate to send me an email, or if you see me on Skype, just ping me, and I'm more than happy to help you out. Either one.
Thank you.
Thank you. One last question.
Yes.
on the message in my workspace.
Okay.
When I saw this morning, I was playing around and I saw something about a message, to compose a message, that would be putting in the person's email that you have.
Okay, you talking about my workspace or within the classroom?
Within the classroom, sorry.
Okay, in the classroom. Yep, the message center in the classroom is right here. Is this what you're talking
Right.
about? So if you wanted to compose a message,
Right.
you can choose it to go to all the participants.
Oh, okay.
Or you
Okay.
can-
I didn't see that in when maybe
Yeah.
I was just silly.
Correct.
I'll have to recheck.
Okay. All right.
Okay, well, thank you very much. That was very helpful.
You're very
Right.
welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Prof. Said.
Sure,
Thank
you're
you,
welcome.
Mark.
Thank you, Bourgeois. Take care.
All right, you too.
Bye bye,
Take
everyone.
care. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.